So I get up this Thursday, June 2nd morning, and I brush my teeth and I hop in the shower, get dressed, and I go out into the kitchen. The bathroom is just off of the kitchen, or the kitchen is just off of the bathroom. To get my water. Want to see my water, guys? It's vegan. All right, so whatever. All right, so get my water, and then I go back in the bathroom to throw on some makeup and blow my hair dry. But while I was getting my cup in my bare feet, which I am never in bare feet, in my bare feet, I took a step to the right of the cupboard, which was one step too far, because apparently my cat had an accident and went number 2 on the floor, and guess who stepped in it? Good morning. Oh God. Oh. I am on my way out the door to work. It is 6:39 a.m. and I thought I would take this opportunity to give a quick book review. Okay, so it ends with Us by Colleen Hoover, and what this book is about, we have four main characters. So we have Lily, she's 15 years old. We have Atlas, who is not your typical boy next door. Oh. There's Teddy with his mouth already, letting the neighborhood know he's up. He is up. Recognize him. What a dog. But anyways, all right, so we have Lily, 15 years old. We have Atlas, who is kind of the boy next door, but not your typical boy next door. We have Ryle, and we have Ryle's sister, I think her name was Isa. There was an abandoned house just behind Lily, and she notices that somebody is actually living in there. Well, it's getting colder and she's becoming concerned for this person, so she befriends them, and this person would be Atlas. He never knew his father. His mother's new husband doesn't like Atlas, so he kicks him out of the house. When Atlas asks his mom if he could come back home, the mom says, well, I kind of want to keep the peace with my husband, so I'm sorry, son, but no, you just can't. So Atlas is doing the best that he can to figure out his life. In the meantime, during this school phase, Lily and Atlas strike up a friendship, which kind of leads into a relationship without definition. For a very long time, there was no category that they placed themselves in as far as boyfriend and girlfriend. It was just two people who loved to hang out with each other, who got each other, who dug each other, who wanted to be with each other. One day, Atlas goes away, and Lily finds herself on the top of a roof. There is a gentleman who comes up to the roof also, but doesn't know that Lily's there, and he's kind of mad, so he's kicking around some furniture. They strike up a conversation when he finally realizes that there is somebody up there with him. They end up in a relationship rather quickly. So now I'm not going to try to give any spoilers, and my definition of a spoiler is any ins and outs of a story. I can touch on main topics, but I won't go swimming anywhere within the content of the book. All right, so they strike up a relationship where Lily becomes best friends with Ryle's sister, Issa. All right, so they're our main characters. Now, with any relationship, it is your typical drama. My opinion of this book is the very first couple of pages drew me in. I was on board with it. I was digging it, liking what I was reading. A lot of the things that went on in this book found me thinking that Lily was very hypocritical. For instance, if she was lied to, then I felt like she was somewhat of a drama queen. Like, why would you lie to me? Like, it was the worst thing in the world. Why would you lie to me? That is not nice. I don't understand it. This is terrible. I don't know if I can forgive you. But when I tell a lie, it's no big deal. It's just a little fib to protect you, or because I didn't want to discuss a certain topic or whatever. I just feel that she was hypocritical. All right, so very good book. It held my attention. The whole entire novel from cover to cover, with the exception of I felt that it was very drawn out. Too much information, especially when it comes to the boudoir scenes. Okay, I can handle a little bit of smut, but basically, don't need to be there. I don't need to be there. Let your business be your business. It was just too detailed. And if you are into that kind of thing, then this is the book for you, because there is a big chunk of this book that pertains to smut. And when I step away from a book, I like to come away from it smarter and brighter than when I went into it. All right, so would I recommend this book? Yes. On my Goodreads, I went ahead and I gave it 4 stars right across the board. It's just at times a little too much. This book does deal with spousal abuse, so I don't know if that is a trigger for you or not, but know that before you go into this book. In the epilogue, she kind of comes clean. She lets you know that I write all of my books for purely entertainment, but this one wasn't written for that. This one was written based off of her experiences growing up with her own father and mother, and she fashioned the characters in this book after that. I hope I didn't say too much, but that was probably my biggest disappointment in the whole book, is that I found out what I found out at the end, when I would have preferred to find out about it in the preface. It kind of went like this for me. I had my judgments as far as, or my own opinions or my own thoughts, or I questioned this or that. And then at the end of the book, when I found out that it is basically a true story, my whole thinking kind of was blown out of the water. I don't know. Maybe I felt guilty for thinking a certain way. Maybe I wished I could take some thoughts back. I don't know. But for me, yeah, the shocker was not within the book. It was at the end, when the book was actually over. So I hope I haven't said too much. I give it a B, and I highly recommend it. I don't know, I read this in 3 days, and I don't typically read something that quickly. It's my book club book of the month, and I wanted to make sure that I got that in before the meeting actually happened. So isn't that a good idea? Wouldn't that be a good idea, Floss, to get that book read before you actually have the meeting? So I made it a priority to begin and finish that book in a timely manner. All right, so, oh, before I go, I do want to say last Friday I was just chilling and I got a notification that there was a lovely booktuber who had mentioned me in their channel. I was shocked and surprised, and I was flattered, happy, ecstatic. Channel is Kelli Reads A Lot, and I owe her my gratitude. Thank you so much, Kelli Reads A Lot, for mentioning my channel. I can't thank you enough. So guys, if you get a minute, go on over to her channel, check her out. I've certainly checked her out, and I think she is definitely worthy of a subscription. So if you could do me a solid and go over and help a girl out. So guys, I'm going to grab my water and head on out that door because I have a full day of work ahead of me. Another yay! And my next video, we are going to do part 3 grand tour of the Grape Jelly Library. So stay tuned for that. You won't want to miss it. And I hope you have a fun, a fabulous, fantastic, frolicky day. Drink your water, know that I love you, and keep reading those books.